Good morning, beautiful. It's Bonnie. Today what I want to talk to you about is doing what you can with what you have. So with the recession and a lot of changes going on, I get a lot of questions from my coaching clients about how they can cut costs and how they can still have activities that don't necessarily cost a lot of money, but that they can still have fun with. And so I want to share a story with you of a time when I first left my corporate job and I went on the road and started working for Tony Robbins, only it was 100% commission in the very beginning. And so I had this friend, one of my best friends at the time, Eddie Cruz, and he was a coach for Tony, and both of us were as poor as could be. And we lived in San Diego, California, but we loved what we were doing. And so we created this concept called $5 dates. And so as everyone else was going on with their life and eating at the finest restaurants, Eddie and I had this little secret plan where we would meet, and we'd do this at least once a week, and we'd both bring $5. And our whole goal for the entire evening was to see what kind of mischief and what we could do and how far we could take that $5. And let me tell you, I have had more fun on those $5 dates than I've had on some of the most extravagant evenings of my life. And so some of the things that we would do is we'd pool our money and we'd go get maybe a $3 burrito. And this one time we walked around La Jolla and we found this cute little alcove where there was a picnic table and so forth. So we had this nice little meal outside. Then we decided that we were going to go for a night swim. So we still had about $4 left over. So Eddie and I went down to the cove, we got in the water, we swam for about an hour out in the beautiful cove in La Jolla. And we just laughed and laughed because we still had some change left over. So then we decided that we were going to go to McDonald's and go through the drive-thru and get an ice cream sundae because we had enough money left over for that. And so we did that, and as we had our sundaes, we decided that we should invent some games because games were free and it was something that we could do now that we were out of money. So we sat on the park bench in front of this bar called Jose's, and we invented this game to see if we thought that couples that were going in together looked like they should be together. And there was no real rhyme or reason to it. We just decided, and we would say yes or no, and we just laughed and laughed and laughed for the whole entire evening. And what happened was we were having so much fun while we were doing this that other people wanted in on our action. And so at one point, this one couple had a whoopee cushion, and they gave that to us for a half an hour, and we took it in a museum. I mean, we had so much fun, all on $5. So what I want to encourage you to do is create something in your life. You know, do what you can with what you have right now. You may have to cut back on expenses, but as I just shared that story with you, there's so many things that you can do in life that you might not think are possible. And so I want you to have a good time with this one, and please email me in or comment on my blog and let me know what you came up with for your $5 date. And always remember, you are the one. Be your own best friend. Find yourself.